Hawks Cay Saltwater Game. Presented by Yellowfin. Only in a Yellowfin.
In order to be a successful permit fisherman, you've got to cover a lot of ground. In some of the best areas, the flats go on forever. If you're trying to pole into the tide or into the wind, you can become physically exhausted before the fishing has run its course. A trolling motor will allow you to quietly and efficiently cover that entire flat while the tide is at its best level.
For years, using a push pole to pole a boat along the flats was the only way we knew how to catch the permit. Over the years, we've kind of migrated towards the trolling motor, learning that using an electric trolling motor is extremely effective for permit.
I got one right here.
Okay, 2 of them.
3 of them.
Go.
Now, the permit is widely known as the spookiest game fish that inhabits the flats. This can be true in very shallow water, but permit are also found in 3 to 4 feet of water, and the trolling motor is a perfect tool to allow us to get closer to the fish, even than the push pole.
When the permit get into 3 to 4 feet of water, these are areas that can be extremely productive. Still shallow enough to see the fish. You can see them mudding on the bottom, feeding. There might be a lot of current. Permit love a lot of current. Areas where there's heavy current flow can be very difficult to try to push pull a boat into. And that is a perfect situation to use a trolling motor.
Yeah! That was awesome, man.
There are many applications where I would actually prefer to use a trolling motor than any other method to get close to a permit. One of these would be to pursue a permit over very hard bottom. When the push pole touches the bottom, it makes a loud noise that the permit hear from a long way away. Using a trolling motor on a low speed allows us to get close to that permit very, very quietly without ever touching the bottom.
The secret to that stealthiness with the trolling motor is not running it on high. Get a trolling motor that's bigger than what your boat needs, because that way you can run that motor on low speed, making hardly any noise at all, and still move that boat efficiently through the water.
Usually they're gentlemen. There we go.
He's got attitude. That is nice, man.
Woo! Awesome.